There are lots of different techniques for donor unfolding. Here we're going to focus on the Minibubble technique shown to me by Frank Price, in which you pin the donor forwards to complete the unfolding and the centration in a deep chamber as soon as you have a semi-open configuration of the graft. With a nice slow injection, you'll often get an open conformation straight away. You can then shatter the chamber and pin it forwards with the Minibubble. If you don't get a good conformation straight away, or you're not sure, deepen the chamber, let it scroll, and then you can usually see which way up it is. If you're still not sure, you can apply the test when you put the cannula into the scroll. And if you get that blue veiled appearance over the tip, you know the donor is upside down. And now the job is to tip it round the right way. So we're going to deepen the chamber and we're going to inject underneath the graft to spin it over like that and get it in the right orientation. It's a single scroll, but it's in the right orientation here. We're going to shatter the chamber a little bit there. And to open that into a double scroll, we're just going to tap on the end, and that will open it up for you. You can see that converting into a double scroll there. So if it's a good conformation, you want to shatter the chamber to trap the graft. If it's a bad conformation, you want to deepen the chamber to free it up to move. Common donor conformations include a taco. If you get that, you want to inject underneath it to rotate it up into the right position, not into the taco. Similarly, with an origami, you inject at the tip of the origami, not into the origami to open it up. Now, the whole point in the Minibubble technique when you're working over an intraocular lens is to minimize the downward pressure onto the lens. And so you only need a semi-open conformation that's going to be ready to inject the Minibubble. Once you've got that, it's exactly what we showed you in the injection video. It's just feeding the plunger into the barrel of the syringe and then getting about a 2mm bubble. It will often help to open the graft as it goes in. And then you can deepen the chamber and work in a deep chamber from there. And a little bit of tapping usually sends little waves of fluid under there, a bit of bubble bumping to help open those leaves. You can see them coming open here. And again, on the other side, we're going to see that too. And then you're going to be ready to center the graft with the golf stroke technique. And there's details on that in another video. So you'll notice we haven't marked the graft. When you're beginning, I would advise you to do that either with an asymmetric marker or with a little asymmetric bite out of the edge of the graft. But with more experience, you'll find you don't need to mark the graft to see the orientation clearly. And once you're happy with the centration, you're ready for the air expansion to finish off.